everyone, this is V, Buzzing with V. Welcome to another video. Well, today's video is a collaboration with inloveartshop, and this is the last of the group of dies that I picked out. And so let's go ahead and get into the project. First is this die right here. It's a butterfly die, and I loved it. When I saw it, I knew exactly what I needed it for. I needed this for packaging, embellishing, and also something for a background. And so let's go ahead and see what I made. Okay, I made this little bag box, and I loved how it turned out. If you can see, here are all of the butterflies right here. Well, this is the butterfly die. It's kind of in the background there, right there, and I thought it went perfect with this paper. And then I also used the butterflies that came out of the inside of the dies, the inside of the die cut, and I used them on the outer edges here sporadically. And I added some of the seam binding. I added this rosette that I made, and I embellished it with a sticker. The chicken is a chipboard, and then the house is a chipboard. I added a butterfly there on this bush, and then added this very fluffy bow, and I love the texture of this bow. This yarn is from an Etsy shop. I will have it linked below. I absolutely love her kits. And so I did use some of the Hobby Lobby open cardstock. This is in the mint color, and this is the back. I love how it cut out this house right smack in the middle, along with some of the little forest friends there. I like how that turned out. And so all you have to do is just open this up, take out the seam binding, and unhook this latch, and it opens up. And I currently have some blocks in there, so let me take the blocks out. I use them for photo props. So this is the box right there. It's roughly, let's see here, about an inch and a half thick, and about let's see here, roughly 4 inches and a 1/4 inch, so 4 inches and a quarter, and wide. And so you put the latch on, and then you add the seam binding. I'll go ahead and do that now. There it is. I always pick out dies that I love, and I absolutely love this die, and you will also see in the next project. So that is my first project, and let's go ahead and get into the next one. So the next one is this right here, and immediately when I saw this die, I thought Paige Evans. I wanted to make it just like Paige Evans does. This floral embellishment is inspired by Paige Evans, and you'll see how I was able to work that out. So this is a miniature album, and as you can see, the flower is right here. The flower embellishment is right here, and I did do layering, and I did do some also the flower is all layered. One fell out. Okay, well, there's a piece that fell out. I'm not going to point it out. You'll probably find it. But I added some butterflies as well. I wanted it to look similar to Paige Evans. I did add this cutout piece right here that says bloom, and I backed it with some chipboard, so I made it into a chipboard. It's very firm. I believe I'm going to add some beads here. And then on the spine, I added this beautiful bow gifted to me by Angela, who is Love Pink Dragonflies here on YouTube. I will have her linked below. And then the back is some of the paper tearing, and also some stitching and different layers of cardstock, along with my information back here. And so that is it right there. I added this greenhouse that I fussy cut from the paper collection as well in the background, and I added some doilies back there that I also die cut. You can't really see them, but they're there. So let's go ahead and open this up. So right away you see the swan here, along with some stitching of the seam binding. Also, this flower I thought went so cute right there. It was also gifted to me by Angela, Love Pink Dragonflies, in our last swap. And then this page right here is just, I added another die cut piece right here. This floral piece is a die cut, which I believe I picked up from inloveartshop. I will have it linked below if I did. And also these butterflies are there from this die right here. And then you turn the page, and Angela gifted me this embellishment as well, which I absolutely loved with this page. I love how the sequence is sewn sporadically there, and then the hello sticker. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this for well, it could be used for an album, it could be used for an embellishment book as well. So here we have one of Angela's flowers right here, and then also the die cut flower along with some butterflies. I love the stripe patterned paper. I added some stitching on this one. It's a bit vintage because the paper looks vintage with all the bows and then the color. So I added this yarn from an Etsy store, and I love the kits that they give. I made a tag out of this paper right here, and I added a brad right there, and then I added some die cuts right here, which are sewn in, but it could be lifted as well. And then here's a butterfly. Here is again this floral die cut piece right here, which I stitched all together on this striped paper. Next page here is the yellow background along with some of these florals. This is a die cut as well, which I also stitched on, and this die cut came from Amazon. I will have it linked below. And then this is a little cut out part from the collection, which I stitched on, and I glued it, and then I added some of this ribbon from the same Etsy store that I get the ribbon kits from, and then I added some paper with some blue stitching around. I was having trouble with this stitching, that's why it's different, but I kind of like how it looks. It just looks like it was meant to be stitched differently. So here is the back. Here's where I added this piece as well. You could barely see it. It's white butterflies going along this field right here, and then the blue background. And then here I did the same thing with the cut apart, added some of this seam binding, stitched it to the piece, and added the sticker from the paper collection. And that is the last page. And so this is my album slash embellishment book. Not sure what I'm going to use it for yet, but I love it. Very inspired by Paige Evans here with the white lining and all of the paper piecing, which I love. And it takes so long to do it, so I hands down to her for doing that, because it takes longer than stitching. And so I sat there for hours, you guys, hours stitching this gluing this together, making sure each piece was in the proper area. And yeah, so there are my projects. I hope you enjoyed them, and check out inloveartshop. Be sure to use my discount code. It will be linked below. If you love SVG files, be sure to subscribe so you can continue to get free SVG files by going to my playlist and clicking on SVG files. So I do offer those free to my subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much. That's my way of giving back. And thank you so much. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.